Diary of Wimpy Kid Fever. This is story page 159. Let's go. It looks like I have more time than I thought. It snowed all night, and by the time I woke up the morning, the snow was 3 feet high. They even canceled the school. Apparently, we are in the middle of the blizzard. Rory actually called last night to tell me we were supposed to get a ton of snow, but I didn't believe him. Everywhere around this time, Rory calls to me, tell me there's a huge snowstorm coming, and he's always wrong. His family tapped one of those holiday specials a few years ago, and the night they recorded it at a severe weather warning was on the bottom of the screen. So now, the weather warning is a permanently part of the recording. Every time Rory watches the holiday special, he calls me up and tells me a blizzard is coming. I used to fall for it, but I stopped it, believing him. After he called me in a panic when he watched the special during the summer holidays. So it looks like a weird snow did. Ordinary, I would be really happy to be stuck in the house because it would give me a good excuse to play next creature all day long. But my account is locked thanks to Manny. A few days ago, Mom decided it would be a good idea to teach Manny how to use the computer, so she let him play on my net creature account while I was at school. By the time I got home, Manny had traded everything I've never earned in the game for tokens and then blew all of them in the creature casino. And the worst part is that Manny somehow figured out how to change my password. So now I can't even play the game and earn my stuff back. For the past few days, I've been getting emails from NetCreature telling me I need to get back on the site, but there's nothing I can do about it. And if something doesn't change soon, I don't think my Chihuahua is gonna to make it. 2. Happily Gregory from NetCreatures. Subject Sus. Dear Gregory, Gregory's little friend misses you. Purchase more tokens for your visual pet before it's too late. This isn't the only password Manny has changed either. He figured out how to mess with the settings on our TV and change the parental lock feature. The parental lock thing is supposed to allow parents to control what their kids can watch. But Manny changed the settings so that the only shows we can watch are his favorite, and he won't give up the password no matter how much we try to bribe him. Let's be best friends. Luckily, I can still play video games on the TV, but Mom just got this exercise game, and now she spends an hour a day using my Steam system. Keep it up. When it got cold a few weeks ago, Mom said she wanted the whole family to use her exercise game, so we stayed active during the winter. I tried it out, but I don't really like the sweat while I'm playing video games. The problem is the game keeps track of how much you exercise each day, so Mom was on my case about not using it, but then I figured out I could use the controller instead of my body. And with a few days, I had all the high scores on the game. You are doing great. When Mom saw my high scores, she took it as a personal challenge to beat them. I feel like I should probably come clean and tell her I cheated, but she's already lost 5 pounds trying to get on a leaderboard. So I think I'll do her favor and keep my mouth shut. Mom always says I need to spend less time on the couch and more time being active, but the way I see it, I'm just conserving my energy for later on. When all my friends are in the 80s and their bodies are broken down, I'll just be getting started. This morning, Mom wanted to turn on the weather channel to see when the blizzard was going to end, but Manny wasn't budging on the parent lock, so she went into the kitchen and turned on the radio. The weather report said we could expect another foot and a half of overnight, which means this storm is gonna break all the records for our area by the time it's finished. On the hand, I was pretty happy because that meant I had some more time to figure out what to do about the police station, but I was a little worried too. The snow was already up to our mailbox and it wasn't showing any sign of stopping. Mom wasn't stressed out about the snow, though. She said it was a good opportunity to slow down and relax and told me I should go down in the storage room to get a puzzle. But there was no way I was getting a puzzle from the storage room. I have a big phobia about the puzzle, and that's because once I get on out of the basement, I opened the box and it was full of crickets that had me a net in there. After lunch, Mom said that even though we were gonna miss school, she was gonna make sure we didn't fall behind in our education. She said that 200 years ago, all the kids went to school in one classroom and that we could do the same sort of thing in our house. But if I was in the same classroom as a kid, many said back in the old days, I would have gone bananas.